And the other Ethiopian still very much in this as well. Sixth fastest in the world this year, Mulati. 4 laps to go. Ethiopia 1 and 2, Kenya 3 and 4. They're coming round now to begin to lap 1 or 2 of the athletes. Daniel of Eritrea is having a fantastic race, just about staying with this. Schwarzer is at the very back of that group. We've got a little bunch of 5 and then 4 who are running in single file. So we're now down to less than 10, still in contention for this 10,000 metre title.
If I was Abiri, Gide or Taye, I couldn't be doing it because this is too fast. But if I drop the hammer now, Sifan Hassan is at the back of the group. If you go now, you're going to get that crucial 20-30 metres on her without her even realising she could be caught up in traffic. They're lapping runners, it's getting busy down there. Helen Abiri tried to make a move and it was neutralised by Gide and Taye. They swung round her and got into control again, but I don't think they're going any faster than the 71s we saw when they overtook Eilish McColgan a few laps ago. They've really got to get moving very soon if they want to run the sting out of Sifan Hassan. 3:59 she ran in the closing 1500 metres to take the title in Doha. If they leave it any longer, you think the Dutch woman's got more and more of a chance of defending that title.
Just less than 3 laps to go. Surely Eltsenbet Gide, if she's got anything in the tank, she needs to start thinking about a big wind-up. Abiri would desperately love to win a medal, if not the title, over 10,000 metres. The defending champion, Sifan Hassan, is still in touch in that group in around about 5th or 6th. Another athlete about to be lapped. Taye, though, looks so composed. Her body language indicates she's still comfortable. Gide just about somehow finding a gap, or does she? Through on the inside. Abiri is the first of the 2 Kenyans. Kip Kemboi just ever such a slightly taller figure. And Mulati, the 3rd Ethiopian, still in that group. What kind of sprint can Sifan Hassan find in this race? What kind of form is she in? She just goes past the lap runner. The Eritrean will be spat out the back of that group. Oh, this is starting to get so exciting. The Ethiopian flags just in front of me above the finish line are beginning to really wave and get interested here. 3 Ethiopians still in that group. Schwarzer hanging on at the back, the crowd on the far straight getting excited about the presence of the American. We are witnessing some of the all-time great female 10,000 metre runners. Eltsenbet Gide is the world record holder. Twice she's been on the podium in the last 2 global editions of 10,000 metre races. Silver in Doha, bronze in Tokyo. Both times it was Hassan who took the title. What can the Dutch woman produce here? Because we have around about 550 metres to go.
This is getting super tense. The previous lap was 70 seconds. That was the fastest we've seen. Helen Abiri claims she could drop a sub 60 and she's getting herself in position to do just that. Gide lifts her pace ever so slightly, but could Sifan Hassan, all the trouble she's had this year, a long recovery mentally and physically from the Olympic Games, followed by a calf strain, is all to fight for as they hit the bell. Gide from Abiri.
Inside the last 400 metres in the women's 10,000, Eltsenbet Gide striking out for glory, but Hassan is tracking the leading quartet. The noise is huge down the back straight. Gide, Bataille's on her shoulder. Remember, the youngster beat Eltsenbet Gide over 5,000 metres. Kip Kemboi trying to stay with the pace, and Hassan is winding up for a big finish. What a title defence this will be for Sifan Hassan. She's done nothing all season, and she's coming up onto the shoulder of Gide. Abiri comes through and blocks Taye on the inside. What a battle! Who's got the heart? Who's got the belief? Who's got the drive and the acceleration? One of the great 10,000 metre races. Gide, desperate for the win. Is it going to be her turn? She looks over her shoulder. Abiri's closing. She drifts out. Eltsenbet Gide, by the narrowest of margins, turns silver from Doha into gold here in Eugene. Helen Abiri tried to come wide on the outside. backside, and at last, the world record holder becomes the world champion. My goodness me, it was close. It was anyone's race from the top four coming down the home straight. So many times she's been outkicked, but not today. She reigns supreme here, and this is the track where you feel the glory, and Eltsenbet does. At last, she's a global champion over 10,000 metres.
Eltsenbet was so patient throughout that race. Great run as well from Taye, her teammate. Out of the medals in the closing stages, but Guide, there was a lot going on, and I was confused. Why wasn't she trying to make a medal-winning move? And that to me says she's been sitting at home doing her speed work, because we knew she had the strength. She's so phenomenal over half marathon. She's got that world record in the 10,000 metres of the track. But Guide just trusted in her sprint finish there, and she outkicked some phenomenal kickers. What a turn up from Helen Obiri, picking up her first 10,000 metre global medal. Walked away from the track supposedly after being out of the medals in Tokyo last year, said, I'm done with the track, I'm retiring from that. There she is, back from retirement, picking up a silver medal. But it is Guide's day, and that was a phenomenally well executed race.
Wow. Eltsenbet needed every bit of concentration there, because when we see the replay, you'll notice she looks over her right shoulder and sees that Obiri is closing her down, and she just ever so slightly drifted out towards the edge of the outer element of lane 2 and pushed Obiri towards lane 3. It was so close, less than a tenth of a second in it. Kim Kemboy did really well for the bronze, and this time Hassan was run out of the medals. Perhaps the fact that she started her season so late has given her problems. I'm so pleased for Eltsenbet because she's got incredible heart and has set some amazing records, but so often she's been brave and bold, and other great sprinters have denied her the medal. Watch the glance. She sees Obiri closing. There's ever such a slight drift out towards lane 2. You can't really see it from that angle. She just about hung on. What a brilliant finish. That was incredible. Kemboy got a PB for the bronze, and Hassan, having done nothing all season, still came out and ran 30 minutes and 10 seconds. That was one of the most entertaining finishes to a 10,000 metres I have ever seen, because you didn't know right down until the last stride who was going to take the title.
Best sprint finish I have ever seen of Eltsenbet Guide. You can see her able to do that. She made a big move with 1k to go in Doha and came unstuck. Got beaten by Sifan Hassan, had to settle for the silver medal last time round, and I'm sure that was playing on her mind here today in Eugene. Eltsenbet Guide, patient, perfect execution of her closing 150. Within 25 laps. You know, it's fine, it will all sort itself out, but you've still got to nail your tactics and the measure of your effort in the closing stages. And great to see the first instant medal presentation. This is going to happen. The organisers really keen for the athletes to do their lap of honour wearing their medal, and they've managed to successfully lasso those medals around our top 3 across the line in this women's 10,000 metres, so they can get shown off to the crowd as they go around.
Oh, what a race. That was absolutely brilliant. You were waiting for Hassan to come. She did. And perhaps if her season had started with a few less issues, then coming up wide on the outside with 1:20 to go, she would have taken the title. But you can only beat who's there on the day, and you take it on face value. It was an absolutely stacked field, and this time at last, it was Eltsenbet Guide's turn for the win. You know, I remember Hannah watching her win back-to-back World Junior Cross-Country titles, which is so hard to do. You've got to be so young to have 2 cracks at that. And I remember thinking at the time, if she doesn't get injured, she is going to be a major, major player on the distance running scene. What a race, and what a way to turn silver from Doha into gold here in Eugene. Eletsenbet Gide is the champion of the world. Helena Biri at last on the podium in a 10,000.